Time to unlock. Let's see. Oh God, what's inside? Oh boy. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs and rabbits, and welcome to today's video. So in fact, in today's video, we are heading towards Spalding. It's New Year's Eve for me at time of recording, so I'm gonna spend the New Year's with my family. But because I'm in Spalding, I think it'd be rude not to go and have a look at this storage unit that I've had for about 2 years now, and it's been filled with stock. If you didn't know, I am a bit of a buyer. I tend to buy a lot more than I actually sell. If I can afford to buy it, it doesn't bother me. It just sits in the unit and then I'll get around to it when I need to list it. So what we're going to do now is open the unit. I think it's probably a lot more inside than there was in the previous video. If you haven't seen the previous video, I'll try and leave a card up here or up here so you can watch that at the end of this video, because yeah, I think we've added a lot more stock to this unit. Anyway, enough waffling on. Let's see what's inside the unit and see what we're going to take back with us to list in the near future. Boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes, even more boxes and boxes and boxes of camera stuff. Yeah, I think I've got a problem. Anybody say cameras? Because we've got another box full in here, and we've probably got about another 15 boxes full of camera stuff. I think all these cameras and all these boxes are full to the brim with cameras. They're literally exploding at the seams. Look at this for a concoction of camera. Like this thing here on the side literally does like a 360. Let's see if I can get it in camera. Look at that. What's it doing? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. There is a bit of a sort of like rubbing here, which is now like causing it to flake a little bit. But Nikon Coolpix 990, I'm making a right meal of this. That's got to be worth a little bit, surely. Yeah, in fact, it is worth a fair chunk of change. It's probably worth about 65 to 100 pound if it's fully tested and working. We have a nice vintage frame here. Probably worth, don't know if it's going to stay here as well. Look at this little thing. What is this? No idea. Some sort of like little TV, maybe? Little something. Oh, I have no idea. But I got a lot of it. Yeah, so I think today what the plan is to pick out the stuff that is boxed, which doesn't need too much testing, and fill the Corsa up to the brim of stuff. That way we can at least make a little bit of a dent from the stuff that's behind me now. So like stuff like the flashes and stuff, we can literally just very easy to test, attach them to the cameras and test that they actually work. But yeah, we're going to take the flashes and the stuff that doesn't need too much testing. I'd hate to know how much value of stuff we've got in here, to be honest, but we keep moving. Let's go. You see this puzzle here, the Cosmo Puzzle 2000? You'd be quite shocked at how much that bad boy is actually worth. And I think it's sealed inside. Yeah, one to be on the BOLO list for sure. By far the best games console. GameCube, fully complete in its box. Probably worth about 80 quid. Pretty decent condition as well. However, this is definitely a keeper. So, and all the other box consoles that I've probably got in here. So I'm going to get them out now just to see what we've got. And yeah, I'll get back to you once I've got them all out. Probably the second best games console of all time, the Sega Mega Drive 2, complete with box. $19.99 back in the day it would have cost from a Game Center pre-owned. It's probably worth about 60 quid. It is again complete with the game and the controller. The box has seen better days. I thought I might be able to reshape this box, but I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Again, another one for the personal collection, and same with the PS3 silver box as well. Really nice condition, this one. But if you were to sell something like this, probably looking at about 80 quid as well. Just open this box and OMG. Cheeky little Mario Kart, Jack and Dexter Trilogy, a couple of FIFA games, Guitar Hero games, the legendary Avatar game that we had plenty sealed, a few PS1 games, we've got Crop, we've got Philosopher's Stone, we've got Crash Bandicoot Warped. That's in fantastic condition, look at that. That's a thing of absolute beauty. Hugo 2, decent little game. We've got loads and loads of GameCube games inside here somewhere. We've got a chess set. We've got a little bit of this. We've got a Resident Evil on the GameCube as well. We got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's just personal stuff, I think. And yeah, buddy. But oh, used to play football back in the day. There's no way you'd see me running anytime soon. Yeah, just nice couple of games. Actually, I didn't even realise I had these games in here. We've got a couple of Switch games as well. Well, oh, what a game. Dark Cloud. If you ever see this soundtrack, the soundtrack to this game is absolutely ridiculously priced. It's probably 4 figures. My brother has it in his bedroom, the soundtrack, and he saw one sell the other day. Literally, I spoke to him about it yesterday. He saw one sell for £1,600. Not the PS2 game, the soundtrack to this game, £1,600. The game is absolutely phenomenal. So if you ever do see that, make sure you pick it up, play it. If you ever see the soundtrack, make sure you pick it up and sell it. By far, one of the best Need for Speed games of all time. Oh, I didn't even realise I had this game. Croc 2. What a beautiful, beautiful... I tell you what, this collection, all these games are in stunning condition. Yeah, these are actually genuinely all personal stuff, so none of this is getting sold. Muppet Race Mania. See, I'm a little... Oh, Space Jam. Absolutely terrible game, but the first film of this is absolutely incredible. So I had to pick this up. I found it in a charity shop like maybe a year ago, and I had to pick it up. Again, absolutely beautiful condition, all complete as usual. Lego races as well. What a classic nostalgic game this is. I wish I had a little bit more time just to sit and play video games, you know. Anyway, back in the unit we go. This little thing here, this little freaking, I don't know, 360 TV thing, it looks a bit, well, it's a bit misty. Apart from that, it actually does work. We picked that up with Sam Sell stuff. He, years ago when Ford Carboot, probably about 2 years ago maybe now, it sells ridiculously well. I think we're looking at about probably triple figures for that. It's like a 360 TV, which works, which is so cool. But yeah, nice little piece of that. Oh boy. Who remembers when I went through my unit last year and we ripped the cover of the N64? That's the same N64. Oh. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen, we found the best game of all time. Crash Bash. And it's not the platinum version, it's the black label. I kind of only collect the black label stuff. Crash Bash, complete with Manuel. What a freaking game. Yeah, last time I did one of these videos, I ripped the N64 case, but that's still the same N64. And I don't think much has changed. I think I haven't actually added any more consoles this year, but we've got a boxed Wii U, we've got a boxed Dreamcast, we've got a PS2 Fat and a PS1 Fat as well. Again, by far the best game of all time, Crash Bash. But yeah, not much has changed to the personal collection, apart from a few added games. But apart from that, we are still rocking the beautiful boxed N64, even though we did rip the slipcover. Right, we're taking the personal collection stuff out, and now we're sort of hit with a brick wall of DVDs. However, my brother has kindly taken these off my hand, and he's just gonna watch a couple and then probably send some in to CX for trade-in value. I personally can't be bothered with that sort of stuff. Obviously I would do it if it was games, but because it's DVDs, it's not for me. So what I'm gonna do is let him have them, and it creates a little tiny teeny weeny space in this unit. So we're now in the box of a few cards that I've just kept in here for, I don't really know why, but we've just picked out these two. Look at these, beautiful. Erling Haaland and Jude Bellingham. These are XL cards, so they're not your standard size cards. They are signed by the whole of the Borussia Dortmund team, so I've got the whole team all signed. Obviously, it's not original signatures, it's printed signatures, I think, so, but they're just quite cool. Might actually get a couple of them graded sooner rather than later. I mean, tell me if you've ever seen a more legit Yu-Gi-Oh card than this. Look at this. I mean, it is just 110% legit. Look at the state of that. Oh my god, it's actually on the back of a cereal card. What the frick is going on there? Surely. What I mean, what the these ones, however, are actually legit. I've got 3 boxes, like sort of like probably, what are these, like 2010 Yu-Gi-Oh packs. I've got 10 well, 3 full tins worth of cards, which I probably need to go and sit down and have a little sort of rummage through, excuse the pun, and see if any of these cards are actually worth anything. Or I'll just hit Vinny over at Mr. G UK on his YouTube channel and Mr. G UK Reseller on Instagram. Might just hit him up with a few messages. If you ever do need anything to do with card related stuff and you need any help, he is the guy to go to. Vinny at Mr. G UK. Probably will hit him up, to be honest. He will know very, very quick if any of these cards are worth anything, whereas I would have to probably research every single individual one. Obviously I know like the big boys like the Blue Eyes and the Dark Magician and all that good stuff, but he will literally be able to tell me within seconds. So what I'm going to do is yeah, have a look at these cards. I think, yeah, I've just got tons and tons of like top trump cards, normal cards, just cards that I need to have a little sort through again. This used to be a set and a half back in the day, courtesy of Master of Pieces and the gang. Again, European football stars. We've just got loads of them. Again, another European football stars. The Ronaldo in that one was sick. The Arsenal ones, obviously, because I'm an Arsenal fan, and some of them are worth grading, especially Omri and Bergkamp and Vieira. But yeah, these are just not even scratching the surface of the card collection. The majority of the cards are actually at home. So I do need to spend a little bit of time going through all these cards and picking out the better ones. Does anybody need any Xbox controllers, Wii controllers? Wow, we've just got PlayStation wires, PlayStation 3 wires, Xbox wires, Xbox 360 wires and controllers and accessories. I have no idea how I'm going to get through all of this, but there must be, I'd hate to put a value of stock in here. Look at all these crates. These are full to the brim with electrical stuff, and to be honest, over past this mattress that you can see here, behind that is a whole stack of video game consoles that I'm actually selling, plus VHS players, plus CD players, plus radios, plus vinyl players, but I simply cannot get through to it. So I saw John the other day and I mentioned that I'd not even listed the Manchester City Football Club curtains that I picked up with him last year. So we're going to take them back and we're going to get them listed. Courtesy of John, because, you know, I was with John when I picked these up. We paid like £3 for the set of Manchester City curtains. Probably looking at about £25 for them. So let's get them in the car and get them listed. Right, we're actually getting a bit into the unit at the moment, so we're on a bit of a roll. We have picked out this Scale Electric set from 2014, edition of 55. I'm not sure if it's all there. The cars seem to be there. They're in okay condition. They have seen better days. The people are there as well, which is always a nice little juicy bonus. And we've just got some stuff that is still sealed, so hopefully it's all there. I think I picked this up in a car boot maybe about 16 months ago, lobbed it in the unit and forgot about it. Here we have an absolute bolo and a half. This is what you call a flexi back. It's for your back pain. So if you've got back pain, what you would literally do is lie on that, and it's supposed to help. Looks like an absolute, well, just a bit of wood, to be honest with you, but it's actually worth a little bit of money. You probably put in an easy estimation value of about £40 for that, and it will sell rapid. So if you ever do see any of this in the wild with that logo flexi back, be sure to pick it up. Something a little bit unusual and something that you probably wouldn't associate with myself, and these are some ornaments. These are in fact fishing tank ornaments. So what you do is put them in your fish tank and they will just look pretty, so your fishes can swim around them and think they've got some sort of friends. We've got Sesame Street stuff, we've got Finding Nemo stuff, and I think this is from The Little Mermaid. I'm not too sure, but what I'm going to do is bundle them all together and probably list them for around the £15 mark. Yeah, not really known for selling fishing ornaments, so that's a little bit of a test for us. We'll see what we can do with them and hopefully list them and sell them quite quickly. So we've just found this, picked this up at Preston, I think, maybe. Backwards. It's a board game, it is sealed, and it only costs us £3. Now that I'm on Amazon and I'm actually ungated in a fair few things at the moment, I'm ungated in this brand Imagination, so I should be able to list this. And looking at the competition, I would like to say a comfortable £33 FBA, maybe even £40 FBA, because there is actually only one seller at the moment, FBM, at about 37. So technically I should be able to charge 40. The sales rank isn't too great, so I'm just going to lob it in and see what happens. Yep, the car is full. So with the car being full, there's not much more we could do. We have made a little bit of a gap over there, but we've still just got a little bit of a landing spot here, so we can literally like walk here, and then we are faced with the big wall of stock. Maybe one day we'll get this finished. Anyway, I've just noticed this UEFA 1996 little sticker on one of the boxes. That's pretty interesting. Anyway, goodbye for now. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs and rabbits. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please do me one huge favor and smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new here. And yes, the unit will eventually be completed. It will probably take me another 16 years to get through everything in that unit. But hey, let's walk before we can run. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you beautiful lot in the next one.